Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're actually kind of covering up a pretty big topic over here when it comes to Xbox. Now, as you guys know, Xbox has been kind of on the up and downs when it comes to the public reception, kind of same with PlayStation. It kind of depends on who you're talking to, what's going on, etc. But there's been a bit of a bigger spark recently because they had a big production when it comes to AI, which a lot of folks have been upset about, but as well, it even kind of more, I don't want to say niche per se, a little more of a special feature out here that's not going so well. Now, Xbox had a pretty big press slash outskirt thing trying to get rid of third-party accessories, and this is actually going to lead to a bigger drama than probably a lot of people would expect. So we're going to go talk about this because, well, people are not happy, and especially folks with disabilities are, well, at this point almost boycotting and complaining and going off the rockers when it comes to Xbox, because this actually kind of leads towards a really bad thing that maybe Xbox didn't even expect. So we're going to talk about this, talk about the drama and everything else in between. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We got that Twitter and Twitch room down below. We have a bunch of different Best Buy links, all those How links down below for brand new smartwatches up on sale. We have brand new games up on sale and everything else. If you guys want to click on those and check those on out, hashtag ad for all of those. And of course, if you guys want to, I'll probably be live up on Twitch, check out the new Call of Duty and playing that random fruit game, talk about life and why I'm single. So let's go dive into the video itself. So as you guys kind of heard about this drama, may or may not, but basically Xbox had an initial thing where they wanted to remove third-party accessories in their gaming consoles and basically anything that's running through their games. Now, you could probably already go and assume when it comes to that, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, why Xbox's third-party accessories ban is now sparking a backlash in the literal disabled community. Limiting controllers and adapters prevent many disabled individuals from even using their Xbox at all. Now, this is like a double whammy. So number one, there was a lot of folks in the fighting game community that are extremely upset for this. Now, this also kind of goes into people that are also disabled. And I do kind of think Xbox kind of went and kind of did a scratch on all this without really thinking about it. Now, this did go and happen around like 2 days ago or so, but I felt like right now is a good need to go bring it up because it is recent. But as well, in the midst of all this, we have to make sure everyone who can and does want to play games should be able to. And the fact that Xbox kind of cut the plug on this one very quickly was a bit on the sadder side. So after failing to disclose accessibility information and provide suitable accessible features and design practices in one of the year's biggest games, Xbox's positive messaging surrounding their commitment to accessibility is once again being questioned by disabled players. Xbox recently announced that third-party accessories and controllers will no longer be compatible with systems after an upcoming update. For many disabled Xbox gamers, this decision will ultimately impact their capability to play. Now, I just want to remind folks that it may not be the biggest issue maybe for some folks watching, maybe if you are fully capable or whatever it might be, but you got to think about this. Like, let's go and say you had an unfortunate accident, you were born with disability or whatever it might be, and one of your big things of letting you live a normal life is having a chance to play games, or maybe you're even away from folks, maybe you have a disability, maybe you have family members who might be disabled, and maybe a lot of folks connect. They go play Fortnite together, play Halo together, they play Forza together, or whatever it might go and be. And sometimes you need to have specifically made or custom made basically hardware to go utilize this. Same thing with fighting games too as well. So even for people who are not disabled in any capacity, someone who might be into let's say fighting games, they want to have those fighting sticks, so they have specific games, or even things like sim racers. Sometimes these are fully third party and as well may not be accessible through the Xbox features. Now, this is kind of rough to go and see in my mind because I want to make sure everyone who can and will play games, and that's not only my own individual standard, that is also Xbox's standard as well. Now, this is not me trying to be oh, Xbox, you should do better. It's more of Xbox, you should just do what you want to go and say. Now, this might be one of those things where over time they might have a chance to revert or refinalize a little bit more, but right now it's not fixed, and that's why I want to make a video on it. Now, I don't think I'm a big, huge YouTuber that will cause a big change. I wish I was, mainly just for videos like this, but either way, I think it's still kind of nice to go bring out the attention and talk about it. So according to a story first reported by Windows Central, Microsoft is banning the use of select third-party devices on all Xbox consoles beginning as of November 12th. After sharing a list of approved pieces of tech on their website, many disabled individuals took to social media to express their concerns and disappointment. Speaking with IGN, disabled players explored how these changes will impact their setups and overall cost of their equipment, as well as money lost and the ways in which the community is reacting. Because don't forget, sometimes these things all have a like they cost a lot of money. Like if you want to have a custom made, let's say, fighting stick or custom made controller, while there is like proper first party options, they're not always readily available. Or as well, sometimes you have a very niche disability or have like certain limb functions or whatever it might be, and sometimes that does go make things a lot harder for you to go and even see. So basically a lot of the community concerns. So first things first, devices like the customizable Xbox adaptive controller and its subsequent accessories are not affected. Dr. Caitlin Jones, Gaming Accessibility Program Manager for Xbox, confirmed the news on her Twitter, stating, regarding unauthorized accessories on Xbox, please know there is no impact to players using the Xbox adaptive controller, nor any compatible peripherals as well plugged into the controllers. So there is like some options that are nice and acceptable even then. So reach for comment. Xbox replied to IGN with a similar statement, but also added additional information as well. So they want to basically have performance, security, and safety of all the Xbox consoles, maybe to try to prevent hacking, maybe try to go prevent like other various things, such as like installing maybe, I don't know, like hardware. I don't know. I'm not that technical on that end, but it makes sense. Sometimes you can somehow have that like authorized to your Xbox Party, Xbox games, online games, maybe for older games that may not be supporting stuff. I could see that. I could totally get it. But at the same time, it does stink for everyone who might be disabled and may not have an option for this. They say we work to ensure minimal impact on current player setups so long as accessories are authorized, designed, and manufactured to our quality standards and do not compromise the gaming experience. In some cases, the unauthorized accessory will be blocked from use to preserve the console gaming experience. If you do not receive an error code, then your accessory will not be impacted. So basically, that's not cool. But the disabled experience is incredibly individualistic. That's what I was trying to go and say before, is that sometimes people have individual or even self-made products to make sure they could utilize their individual like disability and make sure they could keep on playing games. That's why I kind of feel bad for Xbox. While those who utilize the XX continue to play without fear of losing access to their setups, many disabled individuals still took to social media to alert others and share different concerns. After Jones posted the official note, replies questioned the viability of other accessibility tools. Basically, someone even on Twitter was saying, was it possible for them to go test the Cronus Max and post back after they showed an image of their setup, which includes two mice connected to a Cronus adapter that enables multiple profiles? This is beneficial as they can only use just 5 buttons, and then similar posts across the platform demonstrated immense fear and uncertainty for the disabled community. Without proper clarification or any official acknowledgement from Microsoft regarding the problem, many disabled players whose needs are not fully met by the adaptive controller fear they will lose access to their Xbox system. So basically, they wasted money, or they're wasting Game Pass money, or even on Microsoft Store money, like on PC, and all this put together is just really not fun. It's horrible. Like imagine like you are disabled, and imagine you have like a specifically made $2,000. I've seen it go higher than that, but just for this case, $2,000 individualized like Xbox controller to play games. Because guess what? You just really like gaming, or maybe you're ex-military, or whatever it might be. There is like stuff like this happens, like in life, it does actually go and happen. And that's what makes things really sad. And also as well, some folks are not even able to adapt this to as well. So they say with tendonitis and hand tremors, she cannot utilize standard controllers without experiencing immense discomfort, as well as a gradual loss of strength and dexterity. So repeat motions and moving their thumbs or other various things might be hard, and not everyone might even have this in the first place. And a lot of their setups are now getting destroyed at the end of the day, and they can't even use stuff like a PC trackball maybe to make things easier, and it makes it really sad. Much of my gaming is best on arcade sticks, which are a good compromise of form and function for games requiring quick and precise inputs that would otherwise cramp my hands up quickly on a standard controller. All of them have been customized in some way too as well, and they may not have a chance to use it. And by the same time, by the time they can maybe check out brand new options, they could already be rendered obsolete. And on top of this, too, some folks are even saying that they may not even have a chance to get their money back. Like they say, the XX and Logitech adaptive gaming kit costs around $200, and disabled individuals can expect to pay far more for joysticks and other accessories they need to complete their setups. And occasionally disabled players like Marine will spend money on products unsure if it will even work for their needs. And now at the same exact time, Xbox themselves already has now confirmed that they might not even work. Now, I understand the corporate side on Xbox, where they want to make sure that their consoles are not broken or broken into or hacked or have like viruses uploaded or whatever could be possible. But at the same exact time, like this is something that didn't really seem like they had any foresight on how this could affect their community, their people watching, and everything else in between. And that's what makes me, I think, personally so sad, because they kind of just gave up on their community. Now, hopefully, and I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm a bigoted content creator. Hopefully you guys leave a like or kind of comment on this one to help it out. it just stinks. Like, I really do feel bad for folks out here who may not have a chance to play games, whether it's for the foreseeable future or forever, based on how Xbox has these policies. And I don't think that should happen for folks that especially are disabled, or even people who are into more niche games like fighting games in our community. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Hope you guys don't mind the shilling at the end of this one, but if you guys want to subscribe, feel free to. Apply live up on Twitch. You guys want to swing on by. And of course, we have all the how links down below for the Best Buy smartwatches, all the games, etc. Hashtag ad, hashtag Best Buy partner, all linked down below.